distance? Who you gonna call when I'm lonely? Who you gonna love when I'm gone? What you gonna do with the distance? Who you gonna call when I'm lonely? Who you gonna love when I'm gone? Friend's house and you gave me back your keys. I wonder if you miss me. Did it really have to end? It's really hard to let you go, cause I can't see you again. So what if I can't be perfect for you? I'm drowning most nights, cause you're no longer mine. True hearts on my window, passing. Chasing, it feels so weird not having you here. Who you gonna love when I'm gone? What you gonna do with the distance? Who you gonna love when I'm lonely? Who you gonna love when I'm gone? What you gonna do with the distance? Who you gonna call when I'm lonely?
With the commish, Nate.
Hey-o, your little favorite Louisiana Chubby is back with OMFL Media Days, Day 3, Session 2. And we got some bad mothers with me here tonight. Let me welcome in my two guests. We got Mr. Bill of the New York Giants. I always pause. No, we're not with New York, are we? Right? Did we flip-flop? Oh, wait, I think you're muted.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good. Did we flip-flop?
No, next cycle.
Next cycle.
With the
Okay.
Giants.
So he's with the Giants. And then the guy that holds it down in Seattle, Mr. Meek Boy. Fellas, how we doing tonight?
Good.
Doing good.
Meek, are we going to see that big, beautiful black face on stream this year? Like, I feel like we haven't seen it in a bit. You've been just streaming, like, audio.
Yeah, I know. I haven't. Once I moved, I moved recently in like May. So, I still haven't even got my setup put back together. I've kind of gotten lazy with it a little bit, but I definitely want to get back into
we need to kickstart that for Madden 26 now. We got to get that going again. Well, fellas, I'm super pumped to have you with me here tonight. I think you guys are going to be some really fun teams to talk about. Opening statements, Mr. Bill, about your New York Giants.
Just, looking forward to, again, having my Giants. Thank you again, Colin. Appreciate it. For another cycle. Was excited about what we did at the beginning of Madden 25, getting all the way to a OMFL Bowl and season 112. Then it kind of fell off the last few seasons, but very excited about this this rookie group that's coming in with the Giants. Abdul Carter seems like a stud already right out of the gate. So looking forward to another fun cycle with you guys.
Meek, the regular season champion crown still belongs to you. We got to get you a regular crown, but give me some opening statements about those Seahawks.
Yeah, just been looking forward to just getting things going with Seattle. I'm not too sure. I'm not exactly too sure what any big moves that they made. I know they got rid of DK. It's probably be the first cycle of me starting without DK, which is going to be interesting because that's always my big play guy. Got some interesting rookies coming in. Yeah, looking to get my imports in. Going to be rolling with the rookie Jalen Milroe, so that's going to be interesting. I could do some fun things with him, and just it's probably going to be a little bit of a rebuilding effort in a sense, but I'm going to have fun with it this year.
Well, let's talk about some of those things that happen in Madden 25. We jokingly say you're the regular season champion, but I think if we actually went back and look at the records for the past 2 or 3 or 4 last Madden cycles, you've got to have the best regular season record in the entire league. It just like you hit some speed bumps whenever we get into those playoffs. So let's talk about how Madden 25 went for you, just all around. How was Madden 25 for your Seahawks?
I feel like my M25 I wouldn't call it failure. I mean, obviously it didn't come with any bowls, anything like that. But I mean, we've seen the playoffs every year, which is good. We had a lot of great games. Um, yeah, I feel like it was good outside of just the playoff stumps. Just got to get over that hump, and I'm looking forward to trying to get over that hump in this next Madden.
I'm going to blame the lighting, Bill, but somehow this man looks younger. How does Meek look younger? Like he's getting younger by the moment. Bill, you and I don't look younger. I think we look young for our age, though, so we'll just go with that. Bill, how was Madden 25? You talked about getting to a bowl and then things kind of falling off. So talk a little bit more about how Madden 25 went.
Yeah, no, it was great at the beginning. I think made the playoffs the first 2 seasons of the cycle, and then had that ridiculous run in season 112 where I was able to go on the road and beat Tim, I think D Wayne, and then D Money to get to the bowl game to play Kobe, who crushed me. But I mean, it was a great run, and I think I finished the season like 10-7, so I wasn't even I didn't have that great of a season. So. And then after that, kind of, I think I had some 500 seasons, and then this last season, I had probably the worst in I don't know how long, and it's like I forgot how to play. I don't know what it was, but overall, it was great. I mean, it was a good cycle. I mean, the game had its issues, just gameplay a little bit, but at the end of the day, we're all playing on the same level playing field. So it was a fun cycle, and I got to. Again, I was able to enjoy playing with my hometown Giants, so it made it even more fun. So, looking forward to some of the same in Madden 26.
That last season was so bad, my guy said, I'm not doing the coach league. Find somebody else. I had to go to Priest. That's how bad that last season is. Well, You said it kind of got rough there at the end for you. What are some things that you learned about yourself, your team, that you think you can take into Madden 26 that'll help you?
Just again, I think I say this all the time, but turnovers, right? Limiting the turnovers and forcing more turnovers. I mean, that's basically, 90-95% of the time you win the game if you force the ball over. So it's just, the passing game, just limiting the turnovers. And also what's the other thing? Establishing a good run game. Not getting away from the run too early and not going back to it, just sticking with it, even if, and I think Big Hurt said this a while back, but even if it's not going well, just sticking with it, you might be able to pop a big run here or there, but it keeps the defense honest also. So I'm going to try to, again, limit the turnovers and then also establish the running game. And part of that is also, I'm going to put more effort into building a solid offensive line, which I didn't really do this past Madden. But I'm going to pay more attention to the offensive line this time around.
Tim said playing Dwayne twice a season would make anyone forget how to play football. That's probably not a lie there. Yeah. Meek Boy, what about you? Again, regular season champ, man, you put together some really magnificent teams, especially with that quarterback who early in his career, I was like, oh, I don't know if that's going to work out. Boy, you turned the corner in like Madden 24 with him and kept that rolling in Madden 25. What are some
Mhm.
lessons that you learned in Madden 25 that you think will help you as we move into Madden 26?
Honestly, I think the way I play, I think it's still good for me personally. I still like to keep that strong balance and run pass. Keep the turnovers down as much as possible. Let the backbone be my defense and just forcing turnovers and just applying a bunch of pressure to teams. I feel like that's great. And also this, man, I definitely want to focus on building, like building my team up. Last couple Maddens, I've been top heavy and I've just banked on being top heavy and just letting my big guns kind of carry the fort. And it's kind of like failed me in a lot of places where I need people to make plays, and it's not enough competency out there to make those plays and just carry the torch.
I'm middle heavy. At least that's what the mirror tells me. I feel like, boy, you and I had a classic game that last season. I don't know if you were going easy on
Mhm.
me because I'm the commissioner here, but boy, I feel like I let you off the hook on that one. Your team is
Mhm.
known for a big play, athletes all over the field, a super accurate quarterback, and a guy that can do it on both sides of the ball. As you move into Madden 26, you said this is going to be a bit of a rebuild. You're not quite sure what you're going to be working with. What do you think is going to
Yeah.
be the identity, the character of the Seahawks in Madden 26?
It's probably going to be a little bit more run heavy. I plan on, like I said, I plan on using Jalen Milroe, the rookie, 93 speed. Guy probably going to utilize him like Lamar Jackson-ish, you know, unlike, like actually person that uses Lamar gets me mad sometimes. Seeing Lamar be used sometimes, like, run with him, like run, and I plan on, doing some things and just changing the offense up a little bit, a little less pro style and a little bit more motion style, adding a little bit more, kinkiness to the offense.
Ooh, my God, sprinkling some kinkiness into the office. I don't know if that means they're coming out in lingerie and stockings, but we're going to find out because Madden 26 is here tomorrow. Bill, Nicesonger had a comment for you, but you are so scary to me, I won't even say it. So I'll just let you go back and look at the chat and read it yourself. But let's talk about the character of your team. I feel like you are known for putting together really, really good defenses. What's going to be the character, the identity of the Giants in Madden 26?
Yeah, I mean, I think the same. I want to put together a good defense first and foremost, and the way the team's built right now, luckily it's got a pretty good defensive line. Dexter Lawrence, Kayvon Thibodeau, Brian Burns, and now Abdul Carter along the front four. And then on the back end, you got to Javon Holland now over here from the Dolphins. So I'm going to again just probably focus again on building up the defense where I can, get some linebackers, build up the cornerbacks, and then so it's going to be defense first and foremost. And then, like I mentioned before, on the offensive side, definitely want to build up the offensive line, concentrate on running the ball, be a little bit more balanced on offense, and hopefully the defense will come through with sacks and turnovers.
I want to talk about things that not only that you learn that you'll take with you, but what has to change, whether that is play calling. All of us talk about turning the ball over. I think those that win consistently here is they don't turn the ball over. But what
Mhm.
is it about play calling or team building, Bill, that has to change about the Giants and Madden 26 for you to take that next step?
Offensively, probably with the play calling, like not be as predictable. I'm sure I'm very predictable because I'm just not very good at calling plays. But I'm going to try to, do some things that I'm not normally comfortable in doing to try to keep the defenses all balanced. Whether it be like, on a 1st and 10, maybe go long, throw deep instead of just running it up the middle or some quick pass. But try to be a little bit more unpredictable on offense, and then. Sorry, what was this? What was the second part?
Just what's got to change? Is it play calling? Is it team building for you to be better in Madden 26?
Yeah. Just sorry. Yeah, I mean, definitely change up my play calling. Become a better play caller, and then just concentrate on team building. Keep those draft picks, build through the draft. That way, it helps your salary cap, and you can get some homegrown talent.
Namik, I know that Bill and I share some kind of Caucasian genes in there somewhere, but this is what you have to look forward to is you just forget mid-sentence what you were even talking about. What was the question even asked to me? Someone just repeat all of that for me again. Meek Boy, what about you? Again, really great regular seasons, just would run up against one or too many mistakes in the playoffs. What's going to change for you, team building or play calling? It sounds like you're going a totally different direction that we've never seen Meek Boy go here. What's going to change for you to take that next step?
As a pro, I think team building is going to be very important. Focusing on the offensive line, focusing on some more like edge rushers, some DTs, big boys, maybe less on just corners and receivers, because all cycle last, I just look for that DK, that next DK to kind of like just help try to put me over the top in certain situations. What's that change? I almost forgot that. I almost forgot the second part of the question.
You see, you're already free. It's already, you see, it's going through the wire here. It's already starting to happen to you. Well,
and
You talk about no cornerbacks, no sexy positions, but yet you're going to sprinkle some kinkiness into it. Like, why the big shift? Like going from drop back, accurate passer, big playmakers to like now I want to go a little bit mobile. I want to spread the ball around. Like, why the big change for you?
I think just want to try some new things. Just want to try some new things. Have fun with the game more. Be less so focused on. Yes, while the bowl is obviously the main goal for everybody, but I just want to enjoy Madden. I just want to enjoy Madden, playing with my peers and everything like that, and just actually going through the full process, being present in off season, things like that. I really don't be present off season. I just kind of like, it's whatever for me at times. Just enjoying that process.
Playing with his peers or his elders, like you and I, Bill. So I want to talk about some of y'all's favorite players. Meek, you've talked about a big change happening there in Seattle, and you're not even quite sure what you will or won't have, but who are maybe your top 3 favorite players that you can't wait to play with, and maybe a one-word description on why?
So first, because I'm going to be bringing Perry Tyson over. He's going to be my number one. He's going to be my number one weapon. That's my guy right there. That's all I got to say about him. Kenneth Walker, I'm interested to see what I can do with him this year, especially with the movement.
You try to change that man every 4 minutes. You were trying to trade that man.
Yeah, I definitely was because it was like I couldn't do much with him for some reason. Maybe it was because the lack of focus on the offensive line. It seemed like he didn't, as a 99 it seemed like he didn't break a lot of tackles for me. I don't know. I feel like I've had bad luck with him, and it's like, all right, let me just get something for him. But yeah, Kenneth Walker is definitely going to be big. I want to see how things are within the movement and stuff like that with Madden. And lastly, I could easily just go with Woolen, but that would probably be boring. Woolen is Woolen. He'll do what he is. He'll do what he do. And last player, I'm like a Jackson Smith-Njigba. He's a receiver that's a nice slot guy, but I always seem to forget about him because he ends up in that slot. He always seems to get forgotten sometimes, but he's always productive for me. So I plan on utilizing him a lot as well this year.
D-Money, no one ever forget about the slot. It's usually the slot between the crack of my butt when he's pushing it in over there. That's a little graphic, but that's what it feels like when you play that guy. Bill, who are your top 3 favorite guys you can't wait to play with in Madden 26, and a one-word description on each and why?
It's got to be Abdul Carter, number 1. He's coming in as a speed rusher, 81 overall, but he's got some pretty good attributes all around. I mean, he's 88 speed, 91 acceleration, good tackle, good pursuit. So I'm thinking about maybe trying him out at linebacker, and then for the first and second down, and then having him as an edge rusher on third down. So I'll see how that translates, but he's going to be fun to add to the defense. Secondly is going to be the rookie that I'm bringing over that I just drafted, Chris Betts. He's an offensive lineman. I've never really drafted an offensive lineman this high, but he's an 81 overall. He's a superstar dev. So I'm looking forward to kind of building him up and maybe putting him next to Andrew Thomas and solidifying the left side of the line there. And then the third guy, I mean, I could go Malik Neighbors. I mean, he's going to be a stud, but actually Theo Johnson, the tight end. I want to try to get the tight end involved a little bit more in the offense, not, spam them, but just get
everybody
him more
puts
involved.
a disclaimer when they talk about the tight end. It's like, if I say anything about the tight end, I'm gonna get all eyes on me. So I better put a disclaimer on it. No, we got you.
But I noticed like the last cycle, like every season it was just wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2, and then after that it was like nothing. So I want to just try to get the tight end a little bit more involved, maybe the middle of the field, some certain patterns. But so those are the three guys that I'm looking forward to trying to play with and develop.
It's going to be awesome. Well, Meek and Bill, I appreciate you both making time for me here on a Wednesday night. I'm all confused about what night it is. I feel like I'm in Groundhog Day right now. It's just twice a day. I'm doing 2 a day. So it's been a pleasure. I can't wait to see what the Seahawks do, man. This new rebuild's got me interested, man. This is going to be fun to see you do something that maybe we've never seen you do before. Make sure, though, I know you're busy, as you call it, unplugged during the offseason, but you got to submit that quarterback. If you're not going to take him, he's got to be a submission for the Hall of Fame. We can't let that name forget off of the memories of us here in the OMFL. That guy was an absolute star, and he's from LSU, so I need my Tigers in the Hall of Fame over here.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, Bill, Meek, pulling for both of you. Unless you play me, then please be nice. And thank you for making time for me. Guys, that's going to wrap it up. I'll probably come right back in just a few minutes. I'm going to go catch my breath, figure out what I'm doing tonight. But if you want to hang out with me tonight, do it. But no matter what, come hang out with me tomorrow. Madden drops tomorrow. Battlefront beta drops tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming all day. We're going to do some giveaways. We're giving away college football tomorrow. On Friday, we're going to give away Madden. So we're doing all kinds of fun stuff. We'll give away some hats, some shirts, all kinds of merch. It's going to be a good time over Thursday, Friday, Thursday night. We're going to do Battlefield beta. So that's going to be fun. So subscribe, like, come hang out with us. And let me know what you think your predictions are down in the chat for the Giants and the Seahawks for Madden 26. Take care of yourselves. Take care of those around you. Know that you matter. I love you. We'll see you in the next one.
Thanks, guys.
Smash that like and subscribe.